Hello, good evening students. Let us see one problem which is asked by my students. Okay, so what the problem is, student? The problem is in the down process method for the extraction of sodium. The melting point of the electrolyte is lowered by adding. Okay, so generally we add the salt electrolyte to lower the melting point. Okay, so what are the salt which we are going to add, students? Here the calcium chloride and that is potassium fluoride. These two are salts which is being used. Calcium chloride and potassium fluoride is being used to lower the melting point of the NaCl. Now let us see, student, the whole theory. Sodium is extracted from the sodium chloride. The melting point of the sodium chloride is very difficult to attain, okay, because it is having very high melting point. To overcome this mixture, of two salt were added. One is the potassium and another is the calcium. Now let us have the step by step. Sodium is extracted by electrolysis process of fused sodium chloride by a process called the down process. Okay, now what are the difficulties encountered? Although sodium chloride is very cheap and evidently available at the development of the dose process for the extraction of sodium from fused sodium chlorides were delayed because of the following reason. So if you see first reason, sodium chloride melt at 1084 Kelvin, 1084 Kelvin, and it is difficult to attain and maintain the high temperature. So this is the first point, okay, in the down process. Second one is sodium boil at the about the 1156 Kelvin, and hence at the temperature of the electrolysis the metal liberated will be vaporized. So what the things we are doing, student? Molten sodium form of the fog colloidal solution with the fused sodium chloride is being used. The product of electrolysis, sodium and chlorine corrode the material of the cell of the high temperature. So that is also high temperature is the problematic. So in 1924, C. Down overcame all these difficulties. He observed that the addition of the calcium chloride and potassium fluoride lowered the melting point of the sodium chloride to 850 to 875 Kelvin. Sodium is now obtained by electrolysis of fused electric mixture of the sodium chloride in the down process 873 Kelvin using graphite anode and iron cathode. So here NaCl is there, it is the getting ionized, so it is giving Na plus and Cl minus. Now student, what will happen? Here at the cathode, a sodium will take the electron and it will get deposited there, and at the anode chlorine gas will be released, half mole of chlorine gas. So in the down process, sodium is liberated at the cathode and the chlorine gas is evolved at the anode. Okay, so hence the mixture of sodium chloride was 40% and calcium fluoride was 60% is used. So this is all about the answer, student. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it will be helpful to understand, student. Thank you so much for watching.